Hey guys, so I kind of had this idea for a pin-up inspired look and then it turned into this. So it's just a really contoured eye, some cut up lashes that I DIY'd myself, a contoured red lip and some little surprises in the waterline. So if you want to know how I got this look, then please keep on watching. So the first thing you want to do to prevent the makeup from creasing throughout the day is to apply a primer. Now I've already applied a primer. I used the Urban Decay Primer Potion, so I'm going to go straight in with this colour from the Stila in the Light palette, which is called Bear. You just want a colour that's a tiny little bit lighter than your natural skin tone, so that way you're just creating a nice light base for the contour and everything else like that. And I'm just taking this on an Eco Tools brush. This is just a flat eyeshadow brush, and just patting it all across the lid, quite high up as well. Getting that right in there all over the lid. Once I've got that all over the lid, I'm just going to take my Illamasqua blending brush and just run that over it, just to ensure that it just looks quite natural. So it looks like there's nothing there. And then just going to take a little bit of that on this brush and just place it going up towards my brow bone. I've already highlighted towards my brow bone using Illamasqua White Light just to define my brow a little bit as well, and just blended that out. Sorry if my camera looks different, guys. Basically I use my MAC palettes to rest my camera on, and the MAC palette that this was in was the one that my camera was resting on, so I've just replaced it with a book. Anyway, I'm taking these colours that are also from the Stila in the Light palette. This one's called, I can't remember their names, but basically I'm taking these two. They're just, one's like a little bit darker, just the perfect transition shade really, and then just this one, which is called, I know this one is called Sandstone. So I'm just taking the lighter one first on that same Eco Tools brush. I'm just going to put that in the crease, quite above the crease as well, because I want to cheat where my crease is. And you can do this with your eyes open, so that way you can see where your fake crease actually is. Next, taking the dark brown colour, just a tiny little bit as well, on the same brush again, and just taking that right in the outer edge very carefully. Once you've got your fake crease in place, you want to darken it up just that little bit extra. So just take a black eyeshadow. I'm using Carbon by MAC, and I'm just going to take that on a MAC 213 brush. Just, you want a small eyeshadow shader brush really, and I'm just going to take that right in the outer corner, and then taking the colour off on my hand, just use that brush again just to blend that out and into the other colours for that extra bit of depth. To make sure that's all super well blended, I'm taking my Delium 787 blending brush and I'm just going to run over that very quickly. Not blending it out, but making sure it's all blended together. So for a little bit of shimmer, I'm going to take the In the Light palette again, and this time I'm going to be taking, I think it's Kitten. So this one here, this lovely sparkly, just champagne colour. It's a bit like Furore pigment but in eyeshadow format. And I'm taking that on the 213 again and just pressing that on to the Bone Bear colour, I think it's called. Just like that. For the eyeliner for this look, I'm going to be using a liquid eyeliner, and I'm kind of mixing my own, using Illamasqua Sealing Gel and then this one here, which is the Illamasqua Eyeliner Cake. And the reason why I like this one is that it dries with a sort of shine to it, and I really like that. I don't like matte liquid eyeliners. I like my gel eyeliners to be matte. I'm not bothered if they've not got a shiny finish, but liquid ones definitely a nice glossy finish to them. So I'm just mixing that up, and I'm going to be taking that on my, it looks pretty gross because I've already done my other eye, my Delium 710 brush. I'm just mixing that up to the consistency that I want. And then I'm going, you could use any black liquid eyeliner for this. This is just my personal favourite. So I'm going to take this half of the way in along my upper lash line, really fine line. Going to use my bottom lash line for the direction of the wing, for the angle of the wing, sorry. And then I'm going to join those up and start building it up so it looks the same as this eye. So bear with me. I'll just move my mirror. And when I'm doing my liquid eyeliner, I always hold my brush at a side, like at an angle that's like to the side of my eye. That way you're not going at it straight across and you've got more control over the line. So just getting that in there like that. Then going back. What I always do is I always apply the minimum amount, keep the minimum amount of eyeliner on my brush, so that way you don't go applying too much, making a mess, stuff like that. And then using my bottom lash line as a guide for where I want the wing to be. And then I'm going to join that up, going in this way. And there you go, you've pretty much, like, it still looks quite messy because I've not 100% tidied it up, obviously, but you've pretty much got the basis of a flick that you, like a cat wing eyeliner that you can then transform into like a really solid, decent line. So guys, once you've got your eyes looking even, to be honest, I actually can't remember what this eye looks like because the lashes are that big that it's hiding the eyeliner, but I think I've got them even. So what you want to make sure of as well is that you've got inside the, like in between the lashes, that way it looks nice and super black and dark and full. So just take your brush, you can tight line, but I kind of like just pushing the eyeliner into like in between the lashes. I find it less harsh on my eyes, and also with this kind of eyeliner it has got the tendency to run into your eye. Next up, it's time for this little pop of colour that I've got going on in my other eye, and I'm going to be using a technique that I used in one of my other videos, which is just using a powder eyeshadow along your waterline instead of an eyeliner, because I actually don't have eyeliners in this colour and I'm surprised if you can get one in this colour. Sleek might do one actually. And this is, I'm pretty sure this is Acidberry, yep. This is Acidberry by Sugarpill. It's an absolutely gorgeous colour and it's super pigmented. So I'm just going to take that on this Delium 714 brush and I'm just going to push that along my waterline. Now that green's looking nice and intense in there, I'm just going to take some mascara along my lashes, and for that I'm using my Clinique Lash Power Mascara, my all-time favourite. Just a little bit because we're going to put some false lashes on and then put a bit more mascara on afterwards. I just don't want to coat the lashes too much in mascara. So then guys, I just realised that I haven't actually got my scissors to do what I want to do next, so I will go get those and I will be right back. So these lashes, I've already got some bits that I've cut up, are the Illamasqua Lush lashes. And while I absolutely love them, they are awesome, they are just so big and full, I was a bit like, in reality I bought them and I was a bit like, this is a bit of a mistake because I'm not actually going to wear these. So I came up with a sneaky solution to the unwearability for me anyway. They look stunning. I've seen so many people wearing them on like Instagram and Facebook and they look absolutely stunning. But for me, so it's not really my cup of tea. So I've cut them up. This one's got some bits on it because the lash glue is so friggin' strong that it just sticks everything to it within about a metre radius. And yeah, I'm just going to show you how I did it. So just peeling it off, and these are the bits. So the shorter bits that you've got here, I'm going to use these, oh, too close. So I'm going to use these bits here, right on my, like towards the inner corner, and then the bits as they get longer, like as you can see, I'm going to use those towards the outer edge of my eye. And because I can't find my nail scissors, I'm using these. Bit weird. So I'm going to try and make this match up with this eye. I don't know how successful this is going to be, but I'm going to take some of the other pieces that I've got left from the other lash and just take them in my tweezers with the world's strongest lash glue, which is the one that comes with the Illamasqua lashes, and try and attempt this for the second time. So I'm going to start at the outer edge, and please pray for me. Pray for Phee. So that kind of matches. I'm just going to push it in a little bit more and up and just kind of manoeuvre it around. Yeah, so as you can see, got a super long bit here, and that kind of matches the super long bit on the other eye. So I'll be right back. So as you can probably see, I've just concentrated the lashes right on the outer edge of my eye, just to give it that sort of cat-eyed vintage feel to it. Now I'm just going to highlight and tidy up underneath the eye. So first off, I'm taking my Mercier Secret Camouflage. Concealer even. Then to blend that in with the rest of my skin, I'm going to take my OCC Skin Conceal in Y0. To highlight just this triangle bit here, I'm going to take Illamasqua Skin Base Lift in White Light and just start tapping that on so you can see where you want to place it, and then just blending it out. Keeping it to that triangle shape. Contour, and for contour, as always, using my Illamasqua concealer in CC320 on the same brush, and just placing it there and just here as well, and then just blending it out. Just to set all that highlight underneath my eye, I'm going to be using my Mercier Secret Brightening Powder. To set the rest of my face, I'm using my, oh my god, I forgot what it was called then, my Rimmel Stay Matte Powder. This is in transparent. I'm just pressing that on. For my blusher, I'm going to be using a mixture of Beg and Bronzerella from Illamasqua, but mainly I'm going to be taking Beg first. I'm taking this on a MAC 187 brush. I'm going to take the tiniest bit because these are just crazy pigmented, and just buff that in just quite far back. Then I'm going to take a mixture of both of them and use that kind of over the contour, so pushing it on first just to get my placement and then blending it out. Now moving on to the lips, and I'm going to kind of do a bit of a contour with the lips. So I'm taking this Berry M lip pencil, and this is number 11, and it's just a plum colour. I'm going to take that around the outer edge. And then after I've done that, I'm taking my favourite red lipstick, which is Illamasqua's Box, just a true red, and I'm going to fill it in using the bullet first and then take it on a brush. So then guys, this is the finished look. I hope you like it. I'll just show you the eyes close up. So when you get really close up, you can really see the lashes, and they're a bit more like halves, and just that colour in there. So yeah, this is the finished look. I realise it's not for everyone. You could also wear this with a nude lip and it would probably just look as awesome. So thank you very much for watching, and please don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. So yeah, you can also follow me on Twitter, Facebook and Instagram. They're all Phee's makeup tips. So again, thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon. Bye!